Here we are. Hi guitar people! If you ever played a scale on the guitar and wonder what's the logic behind it, this video is for you. I'm going to explain how to place any scale on the guitar fretboard, so you can understand why scales are played the way they are. Before we start, welcome to my studio and on my channel. I'm Stefano Rossi, I'm a guitar teacher, I'm the director of the DUP Music School, and in my spare time you all keep asking me to review the mini quad cortex, but I'm waiting for the micro cortex. You'll find the supporting PDF and the backing track for the improvisation down here in the description box on my Patreon. Also, if you subscribe to my Patreon, you will have access to all the PDFs and backing tracks that I posted on all my videos on YouTube. Before we start, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's very helpful for me. And give this video a like and a hype. It costs you nothing, but it really helps me to reach other guitar enthusiasts like you. And maybe one day even the damn button of the 100,000 subscribers. So if you do that, you will have my eternal gratitude. I'll try to keep things simple in this video, but if you want to understand completely what I'm explaining, I suggest that you watch my intervals video. I will make a link up here or up here. I don't remember where it is. That said, I'll do my best to be clear even to the non-experts. Once we know the structure of a scale, so we know the intervals that a scale is made of, we can apply different logical solutions to transfer that scale on the guitar fretboard. So we know where our fingers should go. In this video, I will use the G minor scale as an example. The first visualization system that we'll look for is the caged system, which allows us to divide every scale in 5 positions on the fretboard. The cage system uses just 3 fingerings on the fretboard. This, index and ring when 2 notes are a whole step apart, or this, index, middle and pinky when there are 3 notes on a string and it's a half step and a whole step apart, and index, ring and pinky finger when there are 3 notes that are 1 step and 1 half step apart. With that in mind, we can build the G natural minor scale starting from the 6th string and staying in the so-called E shape of the cage system, like this. So, string by string, we have the root, then the major second and the minor third, so a whole step and a half step. Then we have the perfect fourth and the perfect fifth and the minor sixth, so a whole step and a half step. Then the minor seventh and the root, so a whole step, just 2 notes, so index and ring. Then we move backward on the 2nd fret and we make this. So we have the major second, the minor third and the perfect fourth. Then we move up 1 fret and we have the perfect fifth, the minor sixth and the minor seventh. And then we play again like this on the 1st string because it's the same that playing on the 6th string. This visualization keeps the fingers fairly close together and gives us a strong vertical visualization on the fretboard. Let's now see how the same scale behaves using the same philosophy, but in the C shape of the caged system. So we start from the root here on the 10th fret of the 5th string. Then we have major second, minor third and perfect fourth. Then perfect fifth, minor sixth and minor seventh. Root again, so major second and minor third. And perfect fourth, perfect fifth and minor sixth. Then we can go backwards on the scale, playing so the minor seventh, and then the minor sixth, the perfect fifth and the perfect fourth. You can notice how, where you have the same intervals on the scale, like this, the scale plays exactly the same for your fingers. So remembering the intervals is the key to understand completely how this visualization works. The second way of putting a scale on a fretboard is the Berkeley system, also known as vertical positions. In this case, in addition to the fingerings that we already mentioned, we have another one: index, middle, and pinky, when three notes are spaced by two whole steps. So, the first whole step and the second whole step. With these fingerings, we can divide our scales into 7 different positions on the fretboard, using 3 notes per string, except on the third string, where we only use 2 notes. The Berkeley position starting from the 6th string is actually very similar to the caged one that I showed you earlier. There's just one note difference between the two of them. However, if we build it moving to the left similar to the previous C shape, we start to notice some more differences. This type of visualization contains all the notes of the scale within 5 frets, making it especially clean and organized for memorizing the musical structures. The third visualization system is the 3 notes per string, which is exactly what the name suggests. 3 notes per string. It's very similar to the Berkeley system up to the 3rd string, and then it shifts diagonally. This is probably the most comfortable system from a technical point of view, because it keeps the same number of notes every string, making it easier to develop speed and accuracy. Another solution involves repeating an interval cell. If we take what we know about a scale within 1 octave, we can repeat it over and over by moving to the next root note, using the same hand movement across the entire fretboard. Always remember that between the 3rd and the 2nd strings, there's a 1 fret offset to keep the geometry consistent. So this is played like this here and like this here. And of course, from this pattern we can get even the symmetrical 4+3 or 3+4 patterns. I'll show you the 4+3 version, which means playing 4 notes on the starting string and then 3 notes on the next string. So, this gives us a constant movement pattern with a pre-planned horizontal shift, resulting in very smooth execution for both hands. No matter which visualization system you choose, the most important thing is to turn it into music and make it work in the right context, like this. I hope that you find this video helpful. Remember to check out the PDF and the backing track on my Patreon and to subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching and see ya the next time. Ciao ciao ciao!